Welcome back for some more fantasy talk. I'm excited. You're excited because I've got some awesome fucking people here. The one, the only Mr. Asian Persuasion himself, Matt Riggs, our, four-time champion now? 21 Reasons, Mr. James Helm, and the guy who has a lot to talk about, Mr. Nelson himself. Welcome, guys. How are you doing?
Hello.
What's happening?
Yo.
All right.
I like that intro. I've got a lot to talk about. I love it. James has really coached us sober.
Nelson's about to air his
I
laundry.
feel like I'm his fantasy shrink week in and week out.
Yeah.
I listen to him then.
Jamie's on the payroll.
This is the perfect place for it.
Jamie is definitely on the payroll.
All right, so we are here tonight for one thing only, for fantasy motherfucking football. And as I understand, Mr. Riggs, you've got some concerns maybe about good old NAFTA.
Yes, I do. Basically, it all started, I want to say, correct me if I'm wrong, last year or the year before maybe. Me and Hayden were trying to orchestrate a trade, and it was deep into the season, so like stakes were pretty high. Like if the trade went south and like something happened and someone probably wasn't going to make the playoffs. And during this trade, Hayden was basically accusing me of trying to finagle my way into like the upper hand in the trade or something. And we had like a giant like Facebook comment war, and like some words were said, and then I beat him that week, and then ever since then NAFTA has been started. I don't know who coined the term, but basically no one will trade with me and no one wants to trade with me.
Okay, well, first, what does NAFTA even stand for? I don't think I ever got that.
Well, the original NAFTA was the North American Free Trade Agreement, and it has now been deemed the No Asian Free Trade Agreement.
Okay.
So,
well, that's clarified. What?
I thought it was no Asian for trade agreement.
anyways,
So what kind of case are you trying to make right here? Are you looking to end NAFTA once and for all?
well, I mean, I'm trying to end NAFTA not only for me, but we have a couple other minorities in the league too, and they might not be getting proper trades thrown their way either. So I mean,
So are you suggesting that it's a white only trade group?
I'm not suggesting anything. I mean, you see what you want to see. What I'm saying, I'm trying to get equality in the trading. I know you're on the trade committee. You're in charge. I'm just saying. I mean,
Wow,
okay.
he's putting back on. He said inside job.
I mean,
Well, the committee of one was in the same boat last year, 0 trades, and this year so far one minor trade. So I understand where you're coming from.
It's not a race thing. That proves it's not a race thing.
I don't know. I can't find any trade partners either, man. Don't feel too bad.
It's rough.
The Asian to be barred.
oh,
No,
yeah.
it's true. Well, you know, what are you looking to trade? Like, let's go ahead and throw that out there. What are you looking for?
Well, you see, I'm really looking for anything. Really, I'm just want a fair trade, and I mean, I don't want to
Good luck.
go into trade talks with someone and put my faith in them, and then have them later air my dirty laundry via Facebook chat
Oh.
on our group. I'm just saying, like, I want I want camaraderie between the two people trading. I mean, I don't want any backdoor stuff.
Oh, that makes
not a
sense. I
backdoor
understand.
man.
Well, it sounds like that, you're just looking for the same thing everybody else is looking for. So, maybe.
I could argue that, Barlow. I don't think anybody in our league likes fair trades.
Oh,
They
God,
want to
no.
screw you.
Whoa.
But they're not
Whoa.
fair trade.
Not for me. I love
Well,
it.
you
I love
got
it.
the one guy that everybody despises who actually makes fair trades. It's almost like if you're not screwing people, you're not part of the clique.
Chris, are you saying you got someone tried to screw you recently in a trade, or like you're just saying in general?
No, in general, people don't want to trade unless you're willing to trade your star for somebody on the bench, or hey man, I'm coming at you for a trade, but I want you to give me more. Like no, you reached out to me, dude.
Yep.
Like, I don't know.
If you want a big trade to go down, you got to get the Limper involved. I mean, that's all there is to it.
Well, I mean, usually every year we have one big multi-team trade, and that usually puts the nail in the coffin on one player's season. So
That's true, and that usually propels another guy.
Hold on.
don't recommend
Without
doing
Sean being involved?
multi-time trade.
He said
Without Sean being involved, this happens.
Well, we're gonna get into Sean later.
That's a whole other topic.
I actually owe Sean one, so I'll save it for later. I appreciate you, Kurtz.
Nice.
Did me a favor.
What are you referring to, Chris?
I now have Dak Prescott because he cursed Romo.
Oh.
Thanks for,
Are you
thanks for moving to Dallas or Texas, Sean. Appreciate it.
So the curse strikes, and it's not always a destructive
It
force.
struck Romo hard, man.
Yeah, it did.
I'm sure they'll be signing a petition to get him to move out of state soon.
Well, the curse doesn't really discriminate geographically either, because I believe a quarterback in Minnesota recently went down, and doesn't Sean like the Vikings?
That's
And
true.
Romo goes down, and he lives in Texas. I mean,
That was my whole point.
Everybody can connect those.
But in a way, it was beneficial towards me. That way, I don't have to worry about Romo's health. It's went ahead and been taken care of. Thanks, Sean.
I mean,
appreciate
A plus B equals
Curse.
See?
Yes. As simple as 1 + 1.
There you go. You've got the facts
Some of us
right
in our
here.
league aren't going to be able to understand that, Chris. It's okay.
I'm almost afraid that if Sean looks at Georgia in a map, then the Falcons playing next. I almost want them to travel separately, just in case that were to ever happen.
The new stadium's gonna fall in.
Exactly,
Sean is attending the Titans-Vikings game in Nashville. This
Oh.
God. So I better
very
DeMar.
close to us.
Is Sean flying through Atlanta and or traveling through Georgia? We need to know this now before I pick up any players.
Being in Georgia visiting family last I spoke to him at some point.
So
he
get
is currently
your milk, get your
breathing
bread, head for
Georgia
shelter.
Bless, you better just pray that Chubb, pray for Chubb.
Yeah.
Sean's-
Oh,
That's nerve-wracking as a Georgia fan. Just stay the hell out of Georgia, please, Sean.
let's get off. Let's get off Sean, man. Let's the first one. I wish him safe travels, and hopefully he's Vikings and AP.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's fun.
Right? If he was gonna take down Bridgewater, why not?
you mean the Bridgegate scandal involving Sean?
I do mean that, but I don't want to wish any kind of bad luck on any players because it's their career and this is just for fun for us. But if anybody had to go down, why not AP?
Why are you hating?
I'm just saying, it's competitive and he puts up too many
You
points.
can guarantee if AP went down, some massive trade would go down somewhere. Coming out
And
like
AP
a
would
bird.
get involved in the trade.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah, probably. And probably end up with 3 stud running backs and A-Rod. in the process, so. Let's pray for AP's safety.
I mean, I'm just hoping AP's done hitting his children.
Yeah,
Well,
that's probably done.
yeah, I would think so. Probably lets mom spank him now. Just in
Oh,
case.
speaking of, I did win a prop bet with Sean about AP hitting his children, but that's another topic. Speaking of prop
Actually,
bets,
yeah, let's get into that a little bit.
yeah, what's the current prop bet?
I'm gonna pull it up. Let me pull up the page. There's all kinds of shit. We've got at least 10 bets already.
I know
The most
big
one,
ones.
This one is Nelson and Hayden.
Yeah.
10 to 100 that was booked like 3 years ago.
Tell me more about this one.
Apparently, Nelson, do you want to explain the bet?
I mean, basically, we were all drinking. I don't remember exactly the location, but Hayden said that Aaron Murray would never start on a Super Bowl winning team. So I went ahead and, placed my odds, being a Georgia fan. Probably a dumb bet, but, we got a long time to figure this out. Murray's now going to an injury-prone Super Bowl contending team, so... I mean, if my Falcons don't get in, I'll be praying for a weird Palmer injury and Murray to lead them all the way.
That's...
And Hayden, I'll take check or cash. It don't matter. Aaron Foster starting 3 games. That's another little bet. I don't remember exactly how much money, but he also gave me odds on that.
You're 5 to his 20.
Yeah. No,
You're not supposed to give odds in a prop bet.
What are you talking about?
You don't give odds ever if you're in it.
Yes, you did. Don't listen to him, kids. If anybody wants to make a bet with me and you want to give me odds, sign me up.
Yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
kinda how I
directly
felt about it.
beneficial to the other person.
And this is the thing, man. Like my thing was not does Foster have the talent to start 3 games, but can he stay well to start 3 games? Surely he can piece together a 3-game series.
Starting Sunday in Seattle. So.
Yep. So it sounds like Hayden's gonna be fucking sweating all through the season, regardless what happens in fantasy.
Yeah, he's got a bet with Chris for $5 on whether the winner that Brock doesn't throw 19 plus picks this season. Nelson says he's not going to throw 19 or more, and Hayden's got 18 and under for $5. Hayden and Will have $5 on whoever finishes with a better regular season record between the Broncos and Lions.
That seems lopsided.
There's a fantasy related bet and a bet between Hayden and Barnaby, $10. Hayden bets the Sacco this year will be between. Oh my God! Sorry. Sacco Bowl this year between Creamer and Joey. If they both are, Hayden wins the bet. If neither are in, Barnaby wins the bet. If one of the 2 are in, then the bet's push. Me and Sean has $10 on who finishes with the most fantasy points between David Johnson and Mark Ingram, based on fantasy totals for our league and our league 16. Me and Sean also have $20 on who finishes higher in the AFC South. He has the Jags, I have the Texans.
So
that'll be interesting.
80% of these bets is Hayden.
Yeah, Hayden must be making pretty damn good money now.
He must be.
So,
Yeah.
In honor of the prop bets for this episode, I would like to make a prop bet with Jamie.
Lay it out.
So you have the New England Patriots. I'll take the Seattle Seahawks, and the bet is whoever finishes higher. Period. So if the Patriots go to the Super Bowl and the Seahawks get eliminated in the NFC Championship game, you win the bet. Similar to that.
So if
And
they both make it to the championship game and they both lose, then it would be a push.
Correct. And if they both go to the Super Bowl, then the winner of the Super Bowl.
that's kind of a dumb bet, Matt, but
Well,
How much? 10? 20?
I'll go 10.
All right. 10
We can
bucks.
you can write it down. We can increase it as the season goes.
Yeah, I'm giving up.
well, there you go.
I mean the NFC's a lot more stacked than the AFC. I mean the Patriots pretty much own that conference. So. I mean, whatever, dude. I mean, you know, the Seahawks, even if they make the playoffs, gonna have to either do it. You know, I mean, but go
Nelson, you
ahead.
want to make a bet that the Falcons don't make the playoffs?
Yeah, sure,
Oh.
sure. That they don't make the playoffs, period. Yeah, I'll make that bet.
Okay, so if the Falcons make the playoffs, you win this bet.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. I mean, what do you want to wager?
We'll throw another 10 on it.
All right, I'll throw 10 on it that the Falcons don't make the playoffs.
Look at all the money thrown around.
I will update the annual bet thread accordingly after the show.
Yeah, I mean, the Saints are looking pretty trash, and I mean, I'm a little concerned about the Bucks.
Whoa!
Shots fired.
Yeah, I'm okay with that because I mean, what exactly does Atlanta have?
Not a Super Bowl.
Oh,
Well,
here we go.
Y'all's win's debatable, Barlow. I mean, you know, with the bounty gate and everything, it's
Hey,
Oh, because they got paid to play hard.
Hey, and no ring. Oh.
I mean, you know, I can't even, you know, I forgot it. Carol.
It's just higher.
We'll make a wild card, probably.
Falcons. Make that bet between you guys. Who finishes higher in the NFC South? Saints or Falcons? You want to make that wager?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, no faith.
No, it's a pain in the ass fucking making bets this far away.
Yeah, that is true. A lot can happen. I mean, Atlanta started out on fire, and typical to Kyle Shanahan, he always starts about 5 or 6-0, and then tanks. I'm ready for them to fire that faggot, but that's a whole other subject for a whole nother day. I don't know why we ever got rid of Dirk Cutter, but it is what it is.
All right, so what else do we have on the table? Anything else you guys feel the need to get out there?
We discussed trades or the lack thereof. We discussed.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of people are crazy in this league, man. Like I said earlier, they don't want to trade unless they obvious. And I mean, it has to be a real huge margin of they're getting the better end of the deal. It's not like, hey, Barlow, I need a receiver and you need a running back. Let's make this happen. No, if that were the case, it'd be like, oh well, yeah, that's good, but I'm gonna go ahead and have to have a good receiver in return, and that running back or whatnot. I mean, it's yeah. And then like you got people that 1 week they post a trade, and person knows who I'm talking about. We'll just talk about it tonight. And then you think about it for about a week. A little event happens, so you're like, okay, well, I'll make that trade, and that way I can make another roster move. And now all of a sudden they don't want to make the trade. It's an interesting lead. All I can say.
So it's more than one individual, is what you're saying.
Well, I mean, you know, it is what it is. The whole league seems to. I've got a couple people that I don't mind trading with, and I believe honestly that's going to be if you know. Me and the Evil Emperor have been able to manage out a few trades. Dustin and Christian seem to be the most willing to have a fair trade, per se, without being such an odd. You know, Jamie at least make you feel like you're getting a good deal. Doesn't matter, you know.
It sounds to me like I know who you're talking about.
Well,
And as a member of NAFTA,
You get one guess. You get one guess, Agent Kid. Name the person, and Nelson, you can say yes or no. You get one guess there.
All right.
man, I don't want to put him on blast. but-
Well, who do you think it is? This is interesting.
well, it sounds like what was going on between me and Hayden last year.